Imagine a world without limits, without the need for oxygen tanks. A world where the fear of drowning is a distant memory. What if one day, humanity woke up with a new ability, the power to breathe underwater as effortlessly as we breathe air? At first, it would feel like a miracle. The vast, mysterious ocean, once a barrier, would become our new frontier. Picture it. People diving freely. Children playing in the waves for hours without a care. The ocean's surface would no longer be a boundary but a doorway. Exploration would explode. We'd finally uncover shipwrecks lost to time, discover ancient cities submerged for millennia, and venture into deep-sea caves no human has ever laid eyes on. Marine biology would enter a golden age, with the deep ocean finally giving up its most profound secrets. The wonders we'd find would rewrite our understanding of life itself. But this newfound freedom would come with a cost. The ocean, our planet's largest and most delicate ecosystem, would no longer be safe from us. The initial thrill of exploration would quickly give way to settlement. Underwater tourism would boom, with sprawling hotels built among coral reefs and cities beginning to rise from the ocean floor. Our impact would be immediate and devastating. Fishing, no longer limited by depth or time, would become ruthlessly efficient. Overfishing would accelerate at an unimaginable rate, pushing countless marine species to the brink of extinction. The vibrant colors of coral reefs would fade, bleached by our present. The profound silence of the deep, a silence that has reigned for eons, would be shattered by the noise of our civilization. The delicate balance, maintained for so long because we were outsiders, would begin to break. The ocean's greatest protection was always our inability to live there. And now, that protection would be gone. This new world would also bring new conflicts. Nations would scramble to claim underwater territories, drawing new borders across the seabed. The fight for resources, precious minerals, oil, and new forms of energy would move from the land to the ocean, sparking conflicts we can't yet imagine. Pollution would reach its final, darkest destination. Plastic waste and industrial runoff, instead of just floating on the surface, would sink directly into the heart of the ocean, poisoning the very ecosystems we've just begun to inhabit. There would be no escape from our own waste. The deep sea would become our planet's ultimate dumping ground, and the dangers wouldn't just be environmental. The human body is a fragile thing, not designed for the crushing pressures of the deep sea. Even if we could breathe, the immense pressure would still be a lethal threat, capable of collapsing our organs. The biting cold would sap our strength, and the perpetual darkness would play tricks on our minds, leading to psychological issues we've never had to face. To survive, we would have to rely on technology. We'd create advanced underwater suits to counteract the pressure, build pressurized habitats to live in, and establish artificial light cycles to maintain our sanity. We would have to engineer a new way of life. Slowly but surely, humanity itself would begin to change. A generation of children would be born and raised in these underwater cities. Their connection to the surface world too, the sun, the moon, the stars would fade. They would be children of the deep, part of a new underwater culture with its own customs, art, and language. For them, the surface world might seem strange and crowded, while the vast, three-dimensional expanse of the ocean would feel like home. It would feel endless, full of possibility. But in gaining this new world, we would lose something precious. The ocean, once a symbol of the mysterious, the unreachable, the sacred, would become just another territory to be occupied, exploited, and controlled. The magic would be gone, replaced by property lines and resource extraction zones. Our ability to breathe underwater would grant us access, but it wouldn't grant us wisdom. So the question isn't really whether humans could breathe underwater. The real, more terrifying question is this: if we were given absolute access to the last wild place on Earth, would we become its guardians, or would we inevitably destroy it, just as we are destroying the world above? What do you think we would do? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the deep, make sure to subscribe for more